everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Sharon and I'm a legacy-free Nia main with over 8,000 hours in Dead by Daylight. Thank you for being here and watching the video. On this YouTube channel, we do videos featuring montages, guide, and today we are starting the very first video on the newest series on my YouTube channel called Let's Talk About It. I hope you're excited to watch. Let's get started. So, first things first, Let's Talk About It is going to be an inconsistent series on the channel where each time Behavior releases new things, updates, massive announcements, I will make a YouTube video about it with it in the title Let's Talk About It. And I want this series to be where you all feel welcome to share your thoughts, share your opinions in the comment section to broaden everyone's perspective. So today's topic on the very first Let's Talk About It episode is gonna be the new grading reward updates. Everyone probably already knows this, but just to recap, a few months ago, since the MMR system came out, Behavior switched from the ranking system to the grading system for monthly blood point rewards. Instead of being put back one rank lower at the end of the season, so from rank 1 red ranks to, let's say, rank 5 purple ranks, now everyone on the 13th each month will get reset to the lowest grade possible, which is the Ash grade 4. On the screen right now, you can see which grade represents the previous ranks before the grading system came through. So it's been a few months since the grading system has been out and the season rewards has been shared, and through data and observation, Behavior has realized that the blood point gain you get from hitting a certain grades are too low for what effort you put into. I think, to put it in perspective, as someone who plays this game 5 times a week, 6+ hours, I take like approximately a full week or so to climb back to Iridescent 1, which is the highest grade possible. Which, I mean, if you think about it, that's like 1/4 of an entire month, which is quite a bit of a chunk of a time to spend into a game. And keep in mind, I am a full-time Dead by Daylight streamer, and many of the DVD community is not like that. Many have school, jobs, other obligations that they cannot put so much time into this game. Now, because it's my job, I'm very fortunate, or some would say unfortunate, that this is my job. And therefore, I have always reached every highest rank possible, whether it was the rank or the grading, I've always reached the highest. But as I said, for people that do not have the time that I have, they probably will not be able to reach Iridescent 1. So yeah, I think Behavior is noticing that, you know, it's hard for people that actually don't do this for a living, or, you know, they don't have anything to do in the current moment, that it's pretty impossible, or might be impossible, to reach the highest ranks or grades, the highest grades. So I think that's probably why they're changing it. Perhaps it's also because, you know, VHS came out and they want to lure people back in with extra blood points. I'm not entirely sure, but the main important thing is that they are changing it, which is always a good thing for the community. Now they're implementing 2 changes during this grade update. One, instead of giving only blood points towards a grade, they're also going to give different blood points to each level inside of a grade. Each grade has 4 levels, so Iridescent 4, Iridescent 3, Iridescent 2, and Iridescent 1. That goes for every grade. And 2, each grade and level is obviously getting more than what it used to be, like more blood points. Which, as I said, is pretty cool, pretty dope. I mean, who can say no to extra blood points? It's always a good thing, as this game is a massive grind. And yeah, I don't really think anyone can be super negative towards the extra blood point gain that they're doing with the update on the grading system. But if you are listening and you do feel negative towards it, or you have like some reservations or 50-50, feel free to let me know. I'm curious, and I'm sure other people are curious as well. So quickly to go over my opinions about the whole grading system in general and the update. As someone who's been playing since the beta, it sure feels nice to finally get rewarded for, for grinding so much. Like, I've been playing this game since the beta, and we've never had any rewards for the ranking system. No matter what you would reach, you would never get rewarded, and it feels nice to finally get rewarded. Even though it's just blood points and I have most of my killers and survivors maxed out, it's still nice because I'm still not, full perk on everyone, so blood points are never a bad thing. Though I do wish, and this might be the old Dead by Daylight player in me, that they would make the rewards a little bit more fancy, spicy, like custom cosmetics. And even if you put the cosmetics into the store where people can still buy in, it would be cool to get something special, especially for reaching, the higher grades, as it is not an easy thing to do. Or it is easy, but it takes a while. Let's put it like that. It's not hard, essentially, if you're a more experienced player to get to Iridescent 1. It just takes a while. Even if you play a lot like me, it just takes a while, which is fine. But I can't help but wish that we would get some cool things in return instead of just some blood points. But Behavior has made it very clear that they do not want to separate the community even more by making exclusive cosmetics that only a certain percentage of the community has or will be able to earn, like previous event skins like the summer barbecue event from a few years ago, or special convention codes like Street Mag. Behavior has made it clear that they don't really want to do that, which I find a shame because I really like exclusive things, but that's also a little bit of entitlement of me because, I can earn all those skins and I have been able to earn all those skins, but a part of me still misses it, but I understand why Behavior got rid of it. One thing that does bother me about the grade rewards that the lower grades get way less blood points at the end of the season than the higher ranks. And whilst this realistically makes sense because people in Iridescent clearly have put in more time and effort, it feels a bit weird because the people that make it that far already get more blood points because they play the game so much, so they get blood points out of the games. They also typically don't need the blood points as much as the lower ranks do because they're new to the game. Whereas someone like me who's, has pretty much everyone full perk or almost everyone full perk, so I don't really need the blood points, whereas someone who has 10 hours needs them so desperately and probably can't seem to rank up because they're, just not good at the game yet, or they just don't have the time, so they end up with, like, I don't know, 50k a season, which is, I don't know, what, 2 blood webs, 3 blood webs? Like, it's barely anything. So I think that in itself is a bit of a flaw, and I really hope and wish that Behavior should really try to focus on newer accounts, see how far they get every season, see how many blood points they get per matches and per, season rewards, and try to see if they can make a difference in that, because, like, this game is grindy and everyone is complaining about how grindy it is, especially the new community. And whilst I think the grind is the charm of this game, and I think this game is alive because of the grind, especially early on when it wasn't as big, I still think that right now the grind is a little bit too overwhelming and is a little bit unnecessary. Like, I still think the grind should exist. I think it should just get lessened a bit, and I'm not sure how they should do that. But it would be a good step to observe someone's new account and see how many blood points they get on a monthly base and, readjust blood points from that. Maybe give newer players a blood point boost for the first 50 hours or so. I don't really know, or 100 hours. I don't, something like that. They definitely have to keep an eye on that, and hopefully they will keep readjusting if they do keep an eye on that. But overall, I would say this update is a good update. I'm happy that Behavior is implementing more blood points for all of us and, giving us more rewards for our dedication towards this game. What about you, the viewers of the video? Are you happy with this update? What are things that are bothering you, or that you think they should still change, or things that you are really, really happy with? I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section, and don't worry, I will reply to all of them. If you think I won't, I definitely will. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. But as always, that was the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. As per usual, I'm gonna ask you to do the thing that every YouTuber always asks you to do. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See y'all next time. Bye bye.